Is the main event. Elijah Chambers, Wayne Evans. Two people that have done nothing but impress since showing up. Obviously neither of them being able to put themselves at the top of the mountain just yet, but it does seem for both of these that it is imminent at one point or another. And Elijah immediately outstrengthening Wayne in the chain wrestling, throwing him down to the ground, and then Evans tries to look up again and it redoes the same thing. Evans, at risk of getting thrown off again, takes Elijah to the corner to break it up. And Elijah dodging, returning with some blows. But Evans able to get a bit of offense in now as Elijah, with the hip toss to send him down well, it looked like it was going to be a triple elbow, but it wasn't. He only did two and then dropped the foot on him. Now smashing his head against the mat. Elijah rallying behind the crowd that are doing nothing but cheering for him, as you would expect for someone from, you know, coming back from their hometown. We already have one hometown hero win tonight. Can we get another? There's also been a lot of discussion on why Shawn Chambers wasn't on the show tonight, despite this also being his hometown, of course, obviously with him and Elijah being brothers coming from the same town. But Shawn Chambers nowhere to be found, actually. In fact, Shawn Chambers not being seen since his, I believe he hasn't been seen since his loss. Since his, you know, he's been taking some time off, trying to discover himself, and apparently even a hometown visit wasn't enough to bring back the blueprint. Elijah now going in for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Elijah nearly making quick work of Wayne Evans there, but Wayne Evans showed he's got a bit more fight left in him. And he's showing that fight now by managing to get some offense in. Trying to turn the tides in his favour, taking down Elijah. Elijah rolling out the way though, but it doesn't change much as he's walked straight into a strike. And now Wayne going for the pin now. 1. And a kick out at 1. It's going to take more than just a power slam to take down Elijah Chambers, we know that for sure. But Wayne Evans is giving it more. Strike after strike after strike. And taking him down to the mat again. As he goes into the corner now. Is he going for a super kick here? He is, and he connects. Waiting for Elijah to get back to his feet. Wayne Evans already trying to finish things here now. As he takes him down, plants him face first. Can this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at the last possible second. Wayne Evans nearly pulling off the upset there in front of Elijah's home crowd. Jumping up high, dropping the elbow. Elijah looked like he was going to go for some sort of maneuver off the top rope there, but Wayne Evans was able to catch him just in time, picks him up, spinning him around and slamming him down to the mat, into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Wayne Evans picks up the win against Elijah Chambers in his hometown. In Wayne Evans' first ever main event in MCW. And he proves it. Of course, this is going to be a hard loss, of course, for Elijah to take, considering, you know, it's in his hometown. But if there was one man who needed this win more than the other, it was definitely Wayne. Elijah is someone who has already relatively established, someone that, you know, the fans of MCW and the talent backstage alike all know how talented and how much potential Elijah Chambers has. He's proven it time upon time again. Wayne trying to, you know, raise his stocks and prove that he can hang with the best of the best, and he's slowly starting to prove that as he starts getting harder and harder opponents as weeks goes on, and he keeps putting on either good performances or just straight up fucking victories to prove that he can hang with the top of the card if necessary. Maybe he's still got a long time to go amongst the likes of, you know, the Brad Collinses and the Max Blacks, but, you know, beating an Elijah Chambers is someone that is, you know, as an established star in the company, is certainly a great stepping stone to moving your way up there. And you have to sit there and question what kind of opportunities lay ahead of Wayne Evans, as his run recently definitely deserves some sort of opportunity when desired. Yeah, for context, by the way, anyone that comes up with, like, booking plans or anything like that whilst I'm in the middle of stream, don't be offended if I, like, brush you off a little bit. I can't really hold a conversation over text while I'm streaming. The only channel that the only Discord messages I ever really respond to while I'm streaming is the admin group chat. Because obviously it's important and I need to make sure that I'm paying attention to it if something happens. I mean, half the time I don't actually respond. If it's just like Sean and John talking about, like, plans, I don't get myself involved, but it's the only one I ever actually really properly look at. If any of you ever have any plans, the best thing you can do is wait until after stream, and even then don't be offended if it takes me like 20-30 minutes, because I usually have a bit of a decompression